Shalom, shalom, peace. What's good, baby? What's up? What's up, man? Oh, man. Feel like it's been forever since I've been out here, man. What's going on? Welcome to my channel, Ace of Swords Tarot. I am Mr. Ace of Swords. My channel used to be called Spiritually Hood 888, but the Most High Mother and Father wanted me to go ahead and upgrade, so upgrades were made. I am Mr. Ace of Swords. Why not this be the Ace of Swords Tarot? All I do is deliver truth and clarity. That's it. If you're not looking for the truth and clarity, this ain't the place for you. But if truth and clarity is what you're looking for, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Shout out to all my new viewers, new subscribers. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Shout out to my day ones, you know what I'm saying? The OGs, Soul Tribe. What's up, baby? New subscribers. Uh, I hope you're ready, man. I like to laugh. I like to laugh, man. But at the same time, man, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm straight, raw, straightforward. I'm gonna tell you like it is, and that's all I know how to do. All right. I hope y'all prayed. I've already prayed. So let's get into it. This reading, I pre-pulled a little bit. This is about the Lionsgate energy. The Lionsgate energy, the gates of the lines. And I ain't lying. Man, I just dropped what I just dropped. Everything in the reading is symbolic. That was some selenite that just dropped. Somebody's unclean. Somebody is unclean. Ooh, not in the Lionsgate energy. What we got here on this pre-pool? So the first thing we got is North Node, life's purpose. So somebody is fully in their life purpose, going to the North Node. Hold on, wait a minute. Gotta make sure we're cleansed, my friends. You know, it's a lot of nasty energies floating around here thinking they slick, and they can't slick oil. You can't slick oil. And I ain't gonna lie, I invite them in over here so I can fold them up like a trapper keeper. Come in here with some nasty energy, man. You're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn something. But anyway, somebody is fully in the North Node and their life purpose, coming through this Lion's Gate. We got the 10 of Cups, man. Love and happiness. That's what I heard. 2 of Cups. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got fire element. Lion's Gate. Fire element. Desire. Fire and desire. Fire, baby. Somebody's getting their desires. Their foundation is gonna be solid. They're gonna be celebrating and solid in their foundation. Nothing but a bright future is ahead coming through this Lion Gate portal. They walking through this portal, man. Walking through this portal, extremely emotionally balanced and intuitive and on that throne. You hear me? You hear me? Leo, I will. Leo, I will. Look, this Lionsgate energy is fiery, ain't it? Look at it coming out. We got the Page of Swords. Wait a minute now. There's a little turn in the energy a little bit. Somebody gonna have to watch you work, baby. Somebody gonna have to watch you work. And how your work is creating fast movement. You are manifesting fast. super fast. Manifesting fast and celebrating and victorious. You got a bright future ahead of you. Coming through this Lionsgate portal. Coming through this Lionsgate portal all strong like that. Let's go. Let's go, collective. Let's go, collective. 10th house, the world. 10th house, the world. Looks like it's going to be some endings. Man came up in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse. An abusive narcissist. I don't want to say. I mean, the King of Wands is supposed to be a leader in an upright. This person's more like a drama starter, like a liar, and this bad business, this trash altogether. Garbage pail kid. It's the end of that. I lightweight felt like this is Archangel Michael putting the end to him. Or the King of Cups that came out. I felt Archangel Michael. I ain't gonna lie. Archangel Michael pulled up. Putting the end to some magic that this King of Wands been doing. Putting the end to that mess. Blocking it. Binding it. Hog-tied. Blindfold. It's the end of that. Destiny. Destiny. Somebody's walking into their destiny. No. Somebody got caught. It's probably this King of Wands. King of Wands, it's an ending of you trying to steal somebody's destiny, Jack. You got caught by Archangel Michael. You got caught. He saw you the whole time. Man, y'all don't know why y'all be playing with the divine. You try to steal somebody's pentacles. You see that they was high, vibrant, fruitful by themselves, holding it down. And you was like, I'm gonna get some of that. Michael was like, nah, clean that up. Get up out of here. Security. Ooh, look at that. And justice came out. That's justice. Big my eye energy. Big Anubis energy. Pulled up on you, King of Wands in reverse. Woo, sitting you down. Sitting you down. The Hermit in reverse. You getting put in time out. Man, let me tell y'all, when y'all do them destiny swaps, you're trying to steal, like swap out your soul for theirs, basically. Your energy for theirs. Their destiny, their ori for yours. In order for you to do that, you have to give up yours. So when it fails, which it will fail, you basically lost your soul, dummy. Soulless, empty, you just empty. An empty dumpster. Empty, used, old, grungy, greasy dumpster. Part of fortune increase. What you try to steal from them, all you did was increase them. That's transmutation, baby. Transmutation 101. They're not walking away from their destiny. They're not walking away from their future, and they're guarding and protecting it. Big guard and protect. They finna, man, look. They going to war for that. They are going to war for that. They increased in rank. This is now a Hierophant, somebody that is extremely tapped in and extremely close to the Most High. They didn't gain rank. You helped them gain their rank. They said appreciate it. They consistent in that. They consistent in that. Consistent in their energy. They in control. They are in control. And they gifts, they get more gifts. Getting more gifts. The gifts are increasing. They are in control of their energy and their destiny. Going through this lion's gate, roaring. You hear me? So that's the energy that I got out. Let's get some clarification and all that. Let me make some room. Let me make some room, baby. You got caught trying to steal somebody's destiny. And Archangel Michael said, bow. Sit down, little boy, little girl, whoever you are. You came up as a king of wands, a king, so little boy. But it could be a female. We never know. You know what I'm saying? It's all energy, but you in masculine energy. You came in, tried to steal destiny, and all you did was increase. This King of Cups came and turned out to be a whole hierophant. You increased them a lot. From a king to an emperor, high priest, magician, hierophant. You was doing the most, huh? The most, and ended up with the least. Let's see. I was feeling like I was called to pull from this, but yikes! The first thing that is on the bottom is wild. This is what's on the bottom. Yizers. The horseman. Straight out the gate. The horse, you got the horseman sitting you down. You are in trouble, bucko. Right up underneath that. Stars in the sky, limitless possibilities, and crown games. Oh my God. Horned cactus. Wheels of fortune. The divine wanted me to pull this. Crossing initiation. Oh my God. Root girl. This own self. You was doing roots on this person and they bossed up big. You was doing roots. Refused the call. You refused the call doing roots trying to stop somebody that has dragons. Oh my God. Man, say you helped this divine being boss up so big. You taught them a lot of lessons. You're a fallen daggone angel. I don't know if we can see that. Y'all can see that. Fallen angel. You fell from grace, sir, ma'am. You fell from grace. This divine being is so high ranked now. They got dragons, the 4 horsemen, Archangel Michael. Man, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me. We gonna review what we just saw. Cause you want to fall out? What's this? Eyes of an eagle rising above the fray. You help this divine being boss up so well, and they walking through this here lion's gate as straight, pure, spiritual royalty, protected by the horsemen. Man, say they are a limitless being. You see them there? Do you see them? Do you see them? I ain't even noticed that. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't even noticed that. Do you see this light being in a Zen light pose, shining in starlight in excellence? Man, do you see them? Limitless possibilities. Limitless. Crowned in the spirit. Super crowned. Probably got multiple crowns. Crowned up, jeweled up, got all the stripes. Because you got to be high ranking to have a dragon. You hear me? You, like, to have a dragon, you are like the highest ranking in the spirit. And dragons don't play. See how it says dragons hoard? Dragons, once they get their gold, y'all ever seen what's that? The Lord of the Rings, Smaug. When he ran up on them dwarfs and got their gold, he never left that bad boy. He slept and rolled all up in there. That's how that dragon is with this divine being. He's never going to leave this divine being, and he's going to protect him with his life ferociously. And dragons are almost invincible. Man, say, crossing, you going through this lion's gate, you being initiated, you already are initiated. You are crowned in the spirit, initiated, appreciated, always hated, but still dedicated. Man, you hear me? Man, you are in your wheel of fortune. Luck and the right timing. You got everything on your side. Everything on your side. Horn cactus, you are super protected and resourceful. That King of Wand done threw all kinds of roots and all kinds of stuff at you. Threw all kinds of roots and all kinds of stuff at you to try to block and stop you. And you bossed through all that, like powered straight through. We see this lion gate, you pulled up like fire. Fire. And rised above the fray with the eye of the eagle. I'm looking at like the eye of Horus. Messing with this old follow angel, a dream thief. A dream thief who refused to call. You probably had good ranking on you too. You were an angel. And you fell from grace. Trying to destiny swap. You tried to swap for something that you already had. You just have to do the work. Just a little work. And doing the work saves you money. Saves you money, saves your time, saves your life. Saves your future, saves your destiny, saves your bloodline. You selfish. You ain't care. You didn't care. I don't even know if I need to pull anything else out. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. You tried to stagnate this divine being and everything. And everything. Galactic mushroom. The divine matrix. This divine being grows in anything. In the dark. Grows and glows in the dark. Man, safe. This divine being is the true perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Man, this divine being ain't no joke. This divine being ain't no joke, and you wasn't scared of nothing that you had coming. We gonna get a straight pool. What's the energy, Heavenly Mother and Father? Is there anything else that you want us to see, or any other messages out of this deck? Is looking like no. Like I felt, we didn't already see what we had to see. This divine being is ultra protected. First breath, beginner's mind. They're finally able to breathe now. They're finally free. Free, walking through this lion's gate. Free. Free. Free falling. Free from these people trying to catch him. This divine, excuse me, not a divine, but this divine being is free from this King of Wands trying to catch him and steal their destiny. Mind fool. Group think. You had a whole group. You had a group. King of Wands in reverse. You had a group. Lay of the land. Ancestral wisdom. Lay of the land. Ancestral wisdom. I felt Horus energy earlier. Lay of the land. And all that sand. I don't know if y'all heard that. That's confirmation. And all that sand, that's giving me ancient Egyptian heritage. Cosmic womb, divine feminine. This might be a divine feminine that we're referring to. If it's not, this divine masculine is fruitful just like this divine feminine. They both divine. They have a cosmic womb. They got a golden child that they already have or needs to have to come into this world, or they are the golden child. Both. Regardless, at the end of the day, a golden child is always gonna give birth to another golden child. That's how it works. That's how it works, baby. What we got with this day? Get a little good, you know what I'm saying? Good cleansing. What's the message we have out this day, Holy Spirit? What's the message that we got out this deck for this Lionsgate energy, man? It's real fiery, man. I don't know, man. Y'all feel my energy? Nah, it's fiery. I feel it. It's on fire. It's on fire. It's some good energy. King of Wands in reverse. You didn't amp this divine being up. Hype them up. Try to come with some conflict. Try to come with some dark conflict. And got beat up. That's why you came up in reverse, got dunked on. Landed on your head. Now you got a titty on your head. Breaking free. This divine being broke free of this madness. Because their mental is strong. This is a magician. This divine being is powerful. You hear me? And got some fierce guardians from the underworld. What is this? Underworld protection here. Universal order. The light and the dark. The whole universe. This divine being got rank. Commanding the light and the dark. Man, you better stop playing. Face your fear. He wasn't scared of you. He wasn't scared of you. He got his own dragon. Why would he be scared of you? You came up over there with your wide stank mouth, breathing hot air, like he ain't seen the hot air before. He got a dragon too. His dragon's bigger than yours. I just heard golden dragon. Y'all better stop playing with these chosen ones, man. This ain't the time to be grimy. This ain't the time to be, what we got here? Trust your heart. Heart chakra is on fire. Wide open. Wasn't scared of you. Power of words. This divine being can say a prayer that wipe you out. Wipe you out completely. Completely wipe you out. Let's get one more out of here. Reincarnation. This is a reincarnated ascended master. 2250 on the clock. You picked a fight with the wrong one. All you did was wake him up. Him or her. You woke this divine being up. And it was like, oh yeah, I'm the last dragon. I possess the power of the moon. Let's see. What's the message for the collective divine masculine? What's up, big dog? What's up, big dog? What's up, big dog? Woo, woo, woo. Oh, he stepped up on the scene. He said, it's me. It's me we talking about. It's me that got the dragon. Somebody got an entity attachment for playing these games, King of Wands in reverse. And you finna be in poverty. You gonna be impoverished. Being obsessed with somebody else's destiny. Come on, man. We grown up. Stay out of people's business, and you would be getting beat up with entities. You try to get unexpected money. You was trying to get unexpected money. You was trying to use this divine being's gifts and power and energy to get some money. That's what it's all about. Somebody always trying to get some money. When they could just go do the work for themselves, get a job, go get a hustle or something. Love offer, you trying to stick. What What the hell is this? What is this? What is this? You trying to steal this? You tried to steal this divine being's love contract with some dookie ass voodoo. Part of my French. Heavenly Mother, she don't like when I cuss, man. I've been trying to clean up. Most High Mother does not like when I cuss. Most High Father, he alright with it, but Most High Mother don't like when I cuss. You try to steal this divine being's energy to get some money. You see that they have a real love contract. You try to steal that. Try to swap it out. Try to swap it out. And land it up in karma. With karma on your big, fat, dookie forehead. You might as well get a tattoo on your head that say karma. Cause that's what you getting. That what you're it's over for you. There's a karmic femme in this. So what? It was a karmic couple. We got third party. Or did you try to get a karmic female to be the third party to kind of, you know, mess up this divine being's abundance and whatever type of relationship they may have had or what they got going on, or hating, dropping salt, cop blocking, seeing, doing divination and seeing that, oh, it's her, or this somebody that's, we gonna get somebody over there to try to steer her off and drop some salt and hate so she don't go over there with her. This divine being is abundant in energy you try to steal. Don't nobody like no damn thief. All that stealing mess, you got blocked from that. The universe said, back up, sucker. Back up. Ooh, that's a whole lot. You ain't stealing nothing. You going to be impoverished. That's your karma. A mature man in reverse. That's thinking King of Wands in reverse. Sent to Jezebel. What this fell down? Somebody fell on their head. Who fell on their head? Endings. That's what you manifested, doing all this destiny swapping and sending Jezebels to distract and all this other stuff and get this divine being in their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? About a Jezebel, and the divine being don't care about that. You try to bind this divine being. Divine being ain't worried about nothing. This is a healer. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. You try to break through their protection and ended up losing your own protection. Your ancestors deserted you. They was like, man, you doing too much, man. You messing up the bloodline, man. You making us look bad out here. You making us look bad out here. Now you got to go on spiritual court and defend yourself. We ain't gonna help you. We are not going to help you in spiritual court. We don't know what the hell you doing all these stupid rituals. We don't know what the hell you doing all these stupid rituals. Playing with somebody, a rising star. We're not backing you up with that. Who would want to back somebody up with that? This was in reverse in the deck. You ain't using your intuition. You probably lost your intuition and lost your gifts. You are a fallen angel. Stupid. Trying to steal people's destiny. What's wrong with you, doo-doo head? We are 29 minutes in. Trying to steal people's destiny. Sold your soul. What's on the bottom of the deck? You sold your soul. You sold your soul. Sold your soul, thought that you was gonna get some good news. You thought that you was gonna win this divine being's destiny, their future, and all that mess. Paid somebody to do it. You paid a voodoo priestess. It says voodoo. You was doing rituals. You paid a practitioner, somebody, to help you swap destinies and all that stupid jazz, and you lost your soul. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose their own soul? What does it profit? This came out. You got a whole entity attached to your back, riding you now. You're not even yourself no more. You lost yourself. You lost your soul. Jesus. You made a promise. You made a promise. You sold your soul for some blessings to try to steal this divine being's destiny, and ended up with an entity on your back. You went to a professional. You went to a professional. You went to a practitioner. You thought that they was going to do what they do, and you ended up with nothing. Soulless, homeless. Your soul has no home. You probably don't have no home now, because it said you was going to be in poverty. That's in spirit. What's as above, so below. In spirit and in flesh. You got a whole entity attached to you being a ventriloquist. You're a puppet. I just heard an ancient. Look. Man, the divine ain't playing. You sold your soul. You made a promise. You made a vow that you was going to steal this divine being's energy. And you went all in, indulged in it with a group of people. Try to bully this divine being spiritually. Walked in blind into getting your head knocked off. Doing these daggone rituals. Man, look. Now you mad because it ain't work. What you mad for? Every time I pop this daggone thing open, Val, why are you mad? You are the one that made this damn deal. Be mad at yourself. Be mad at yourself. Now you getting excommunicadoed by the spirit realm and in flesh. This Lion Gate portal is shutting all this mess down, closing down the whole studio. I don't even know if we need to pull anymore for this energy. You know what? We gonna get ready to shut this down, cause the cards are just repeating themselves over and over again. We gonna shut it down with some tarot. I don't want to make this too long of a reading anyway, because they're just repeating themselves, saying that you sold your daggone soul for a jelly roll and landed yourself in spiritual court, and you lost everything. You lost your ancestor backing. You lost your ancestor. You lost the love, that any type of love that you had. You lost all your money. You lost your soul. You're a fallen angel. You had some good spiritual ranking. In order for you to be a fallen angel, you had some good spiritual ranking, and you lost trying to get somebody else's, when you could have just did a little bit of work and increased yourself. No, you did a whole lot of work to try to steal, and all you did was awaken this divine being and help them increase in rank. You was reckless as hell. Reckless. Knight of Wands energy. Queen of Wands energy. Came back out. You was reckless. You was reckless. You were an angel. You were an earth angel. Now you're earth devil. Moon magic, King of Pentacles, you was doing magic and all this mess to try to get some money. Your whole purpose in trying to steal this destiny is to try to get, you was trying to get some money. An emperor. It was a King of Wands in reverse. An emperor. You were highly ranked. You were an earth angel. An emperor energy. You lost your rank. Trash. You're trash. The spirit said you're trash. Basura. Garbage. Dookie juice. You lost it all. Trying to gain it all. You lost it all trying to gain it all. Now you're bound to the devil. El Diablo. You're bound to the devil. That's what that black magic did for you. You invested in doing black magic to try to get the Six of Wands, to try to get to some type of victory, some money, a love contract, and somebody else's destiny. You tried to fight for it. You tried to fight for a star seed. You try to fight for the star seeds that gone star, their destiny. And you had your own. And you lost it all. The divine, your ancestors was trying to tell you, bruh, you have your own star. You have your own bright destiny. Just go on the right path. You didn't want to do that. You were lazy. You didn't want to do that. You were lazy. You could have been a Hierophant. You probably were a Hierophant. You fell from grace. Your ancestors and everybody wanted you to do a work so you can ascend. They wanted you to do the work so you can ascend. But you ended up being an energy vampire. Trying to steal somebody else's future. Three of Wands. Their destiny. And you falling from grace and losing your soul and having entity attachments. And in this judgment is justice. This is balance. For being lazy. And that's your wish fulfillment. That's what you're getting. Judgment. Losing everything for trying to attack a divine being. The King of Cups came back out. For trying to attack this divine masculine. You were lazy. Tried to attack a Hierophant. The Hierophant came out 3 times. Twice here and once another time. You were a Hierophant. You were an earth angel. The key word is were. It's a wrap for you. And that is what it is for this Lionsgate energy. Somebody is going to live a beautiful life and walking in their destiny, and somebody else lost theirs. And this is what I heard. This is permanent. There's nothing and nothing you can do about it, and nobody can change this. If you try to do more, you're just going to make it worse. You already lost your soul. Don't make it worse than that. Jesus. Anyway, this is the energy for the Lionsgate portal. Don't be like these people, y'all. Stay away from the magic. And just do just do the work to make yourself better. When you do that, the Most High will open up the floodgates of heaven. Let it rain. Let it rain, yeah. He will let it rain on you. God don't care about money. People be like, man, you need to tithe. When I hear the word tithe, with my third eye wide open, what God gonna do with some money? With some old dead president faces on it. What he gonna do with that? God can't do nothing with that. Tithe your time. Tithe your time. That is more valuable and precious to God than a piece of money. You giving God $1 billion. What he gonna do with that? He's God. Tithe your time. Tithe your heart. Tithe that. But anyway, y'all stay meditated, educated, and dedicated, baby. Peace.